Taking a wet walk to check out the winter plants. This is how big those red mustard greens can get. I have a bunch of them planted over here. Bunch of tiny ones if you can see them. I was going to transplant today, but the wet is deterring that. If you have an open area back there where I turned the dirt, and I'm going to get a bunch of turnip moved over there. Winter plants grow slow, but they do grow, and if you're patient, you'll reap the rewards of nice winter plants and winter gardening. My cassava took a beating last freezes. I'm keeping them here because I want to transplant these stalks, cut them up and plant them. I'm not sure if they're going to survive long enough or not, because that wouldn't be until March. So I don't know. Whoa. Oh man. Looks like deer activity. Yup. See that? That's probably a deer. Man, they're coming. So I did all this. They're laughing at me. That did not deter them. There's some flax growing in there. It's mainly weeds. I don't know if flax can come in as good as the weeds, but and this looks like a mess, but I'm actually doing that for a reason. I'm blocking the weeds during the winter, because winter can create a lot of weeds. And I'm going to be turning this into a sunflower garden. I want to take on Will It Grow on his challenge. I still need to get with him on his seeds, because I'm interested in those mammoth mora seeds he's selling. And I'm also going to grow a lot of tithonia here. But these are cabbage, and they're not really doing too good. They're slow, but even slower than I'm expecting them to do better. But I guess it don't really matter, because the deer are going to eat them anyways. I guess. Yep. Okay. So on I go. It's a wet one. Just a light sprinkle. Kind of picking up a little more now. A little more than light. And you can actually see it. Wow. I hope the rain doesn't cut my walk short. Oh well, let's just do the walk. This is the path I walk along. I find walking is therapeutic. I really figure my life out and get some exercise and enjoy nature and think about things I need to do, things I want to do. And check out the plants, check out the gardens. I do a lot of garden planning while I'm walking. Here's the pond. Never freezes over in the winter. Although I have had ice on it, but just a little bit. It's a wet one today. Beautiful plant. You're around. That's one thing I'm worried about with that sunflower. something new. They seem to be having a taste for sunflowers. And it's really disappointing because they eat them before they even get flowers. I mean, like, as soon as they're getting any kind of bud, they do not give them any time. Like squirrels always came after my sunflowers. But at least with squirrels, you know, they would become complete flowers. And they just would get them before they would seed or as they were turning to seed. And they don't give the birds a chance, because I really like sunflowers because they attract birds. I'm not really trying to attract squirrels or deer for that matter. I like the butterflies, I like the bees, I like the birds. Squirrels, I don't know. Kind of like them, they kind of piss me off. And the deer I definitely like, but dang it, they are destructive. I lost a kumquat tree last year because of deer. They just completely annihilate gardens. We can't grow collard in the winter. It's just tough. Deer are very destructive. This is my path. This is what I do. Thanks for coming along with me on my little walk here. The YouTube community has been pretty fun. My channel is growing and I appreciate all you guys. I really do. Really good people, nice folks. Social media can have a bad reputation, and I get it, you know, there are some bad seeds out there, but my experience has just been fantastic. The people I'm meeting are so supportive. They're so kind and loving and funny and interesting, and they share their stories, and just really good people. I'm really lucky. I'm staying away from the bad ones. Whoa, bamboo there. Hang on, I need to fix that. Here's one of my citrus trees. And my bamboo there. Use that for gardening a lot. More citrus trees. Love my citrus trees. Only get fruit off of 2 of them. I hope that's going to change soon. So, oh wow, look. Getting some flowers on the azalea. Here's some rocks on the camera. Okay. Banana. Big over there. This garden, I showed it. Whoa. They all fell over. They'll pick themselves up, believe it or not. It's crazy. They can do that. Here's what I was going to transplant today. I'm going to expand this and get this filled in better. And I'm going to move a bunch down below where I was showing. Hey, it's coming out more. I'm really going to have to hustle here. Here's some winter greens. And here's the turnip. This is the turnip, same as these small ones. Yep. They'll come in. It just takes time. Whoa. Getting tripped on. Whoa, there's some birds. That's it. Oh, I need to fill the bird feeders. Ryegrass is looking nice. Oh, cute. See that little birdie there? Oh, that's cute. They're getting rained on, poor birds. We're really hungry. But last year, this ryegrass did not come in this thick. Whoa, there's a bunch of birds over here. Look at that. It's really getting wet. Wow. A whole bunch of birdies here. Cool. Well, I always stop by my garden up here. Check the plants. Plan, figure out what I'm doing. I have some holes that I want to fill. I have plants over here I can transplant. Here's some that I did transplant that are coming in pretty good already. Fertilized them. I like to compost, but I will use fertilizer as well, man-made fertilizer. See, those I'm going to transplant more. This garden will fill in. It looks sparse now, but this is going to be a big green garden eventually. I like the color of the grass when it gets raining. Yeah. It's nice. Okay. I've been doing more work next door too. I'd walk down there, but with the rain going on, I guess I won't. Kind of get a natural cover from the rain over here. The hanging trees. Yeah. There's the kumquat. The deer do eat those leaves, believe it or not. They stripped them clean last year. So far, I'm not sure if they're eating them or not, but they're not stripping them clean, so I want to see those come along. Kumquat would be cool. Those grow really great around this area. Bamboo. I love bamboo. And this tree, looking good. It's got a lot of fruit still. I have a branch that broke. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to see if it can repair itself. And a lot of nice. And these lemons are turning like orangish. Really cool. See that color? Pretty. Very nice. And we have more in here. The deer can hop this fence like nobody's business. And they do ravage this garden a lot. It's unfortunate because my wife is a great gardener. She's the one that really got me into gardening. And they mess it up. Here's some pineapple she grows. She's been trying to grow pineapple ever since we moved here. I trimmed that up using my Fiskars shears. So, okay. About the end of my walk here. We go in and dry up and eat breakfast. Let's see here. One more thing over here. Gotta get the ryegrass, don't I? Ryegrass looking good. Compost piles. Sometimes I dip into this area and use it for potting soil for when I'm transplanting. See that? That's good. So, that's brick I want to use for a raised garden. Because I'm trying to beat the deer. Put in a raised garden, hopefully they won't be able to climb up and get it. So anyways, back where we started. I'll end it on this pretty citrus tree that's never given fruit, but this thing died down to nothing one year. It was so nice. It was just as big as it is now, and the cold during the winter killed it off, and it was down to nothing. Literally, there was nothing there. The whole thing was dead, and it came back. So these citrus trees are very resilient. This tree would be probably 3 times the size if that didn't happen. Such as winters in the south, you never know what you're going to get. So, thanks again for coming along. Signing off. Have a great day.